base body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30.
Now listen, what I gave you is the skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data. A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal structure. But what did my mom's voice sound like?
Thinking a few steps ahead was always her strength. But judgment calls and situational assessment, her Achilles heel. As a chess master, she'd be famous for dazzling plays and excruciatingly beautiful defeats. I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur.
Diplomatic posting in a warm, gobsmackingly gorgeous place where fruit off the trees is sweet and demand for fieldwork is zero. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove. Water's maybe a little super toxic.
Just getting rich is dull. You should work for the community. Invest, create jobs, throw banquets.
Listening to conversations of strangers can be dangerous. Sometimes you can hear more than you can handle.
It's not often I'm simply not familiar with guests attending my own party. And I never forget a face. Kurt Hansen.
Not one move! Who are you? You have 5 seconds!
But, given a will, ways are usually found. You help a client of mine, they reciprocate, and I gain latitude. Quid pro quo in full effect.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive. 'Cause we're one and the same. Idealists fighting for a cause. Blind to the fact that it'll put everyone we care about in the ground.
I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles. One last thing, if I may. We all eventually run out of fuel, but that hardly means the journey wasn't pleasant.
Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. I'm serious. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Both grade A gonks, too. Sometimes do side gigs around town. Wanted to cut a deal with Dodger, but things obviously went south.
Nova News, folks! Station's gaining a heap of traction, reaching way more of you than ever before. No, more than I ever thought possible.
You aren't a runner yourself, or a coat jockey, you might not know, but the Blackwall isn't some mystical barrier floating somewhere in the deep net. It's actually a complex hardware-software infrastructure designed to keep AIs from accessing your gear, among other things.
感情表現ってそうじゃないんじゃないかな。だから今東京のチームと実験をしてるんだよ。人間の感情がもっと豊かな作品を作ろうと思ってね。
He's just scared of getting dumped. And so he always does it first. And I'm always the one trying to save the relationship. I feel like such a gonk.
He's the gonk here, Theo. Not you. You have so much love and empathy to give to people like him. But at what cost?
No, it's a... normal implant malfunction!
This last week, I've put in sweat, smots, anything to get this heap running.
Nice to meet you, Just V. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
When you're in Aldecaldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The circumstances change nothing. Perhaps Pan Am should ask herself if she's still in Aldecaldo.
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
Been tinkering with virtues a lot lately and figured out a way to scroll 2 actors' experiences at the same time. Thought we could try it out. If you're down, of course.
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City,
and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo.
Know what? Han was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Your conscience is clear. You can sleep tight at night. You know why? Because I took all the responsibility.
Cool. Feel like I fell asleep and woke up 50 years later. Back to work then. Take care, V. I'll be in touch.
Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. The more I tell her everything's okay, the more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow. Afterlife, here we come, baby. Yeah!
Some believe uncertainty is an evil that should be dispelled through divination. Others claim it's change that is evil. But that isn't true either. Every minute of every day, we each become someone new. We shouldn't fear change itself, but only who we might change into.
Now answer my questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He told me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me."
What can I say, Miss V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush.
Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Marcus Aurelius, I think.
Jumping too soon. First, my help's got a price. Second and third, Dexter Deshawn, Jackie Wells, T-Bug. Multiple bells ringing, V. Left a lot of bodies behind. Death walks in your wake. Chalk that up to bad luck?
Look, if you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
We'd just powered into the final straight, Samson peeling up the tarmac ahead of us. Was clear we couldn't win, so Dean let up on the chew. And then that snake slammed on the brakes. Dean also had to. He lost control.
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door.
Never stopped, really. Information is a weapon, V. I just traded in for a larger caliber. Evelyn jumped the Mox ship a long time ago. And anyone not a Mox is not my damn problem. Blew up in her face when she showed up back at Clouds. She was supposed to be long gone, the one who got away.
No one calls me by my name anymore. Almost forgotten how it sounds.
This corporation can save you as easily as it can make you disappear. It is merely about getting the right people on your side. Politics.
When a foe needed removal, my father ordered it without a thought to mercy. A way of being Yorinobu could not abide. But to my father, ends ever justified means.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
What's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand simultaneously.
Smash her. Told you, Johnny boy. Told you I'd end you someday.
Still want to be the best. Never gave up on that goal. Chances of getting there are starting to look pretty slim, though. I just want the world to know I was here. That I mattered.
Still want to be the best. Never gave up on that goal. Chances of getting there is starting to look pretty slim, though. I just want the world to know that I was here. That I mattered.
人は嘘をつき、自分自身を欺く。だが死者は違う。死者は雄弁だが、
彼らは決して嘘をつかない。死者の言葉にはつつましさがある。始めろ。
So what do you want?